we're all aware of the Miss Black America pageants and Miss Black USA pageants, but Oklahoma City's very own Miss Patrice Harrison saw a need for pageants to be taken to the next level. She is the CEO and founder of the Miss Black US Ambassador Pageant. You're the CEO and founder of the Miss Black US Ambassador Pageant. I do know there are other like Miss Black Americas or whatever. Tell me the difference, like, because I don't know, and I'm pretty sure people who are watching don't know. What is the difference in your pageant, and why did you create it?
So having worked with Miss Black America, Miss Black USA, Miss Black United States, and several other black pageants, I took a break for a while. And I started looking to see, are there really pageants out there that talk about being true change agents in the community? It's not enough for us to go to red carpet events or be seen on television or things like that. I wanted us to create a program of modern day Corettas, modern day Angelous, modern day Harriets who could go out there and really make a difference in their community, whether it's through social activism or community involvement or talking about things that people don't want to talk about, such as sexual abuse amongst African American women, to talking about health disparities like diabetes, psychosis, things like that we don't want to talk about. And so that is why I created Miss Black US Ambassador, to gather together women who could be beacons of hope for young girls in the community.
That just gives me chills, you talking about that. I love that. I remember you told me that the pageant queens participated in the walk, in Selma. Tell me about that, because that just sounds mind-blowing. Tell me about that.
Oh my God, it was mind-blowing. So the first year we went to Selma with Selma 50, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. Forget the crowns, the sashes, the glitz and the glam of pageant week, but the most exciting piece for me out of my years in pageantry was to have my national queens at the time and our state queens at the time lead 3,000 children across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. For the Freedom Singers to say, you know what, Patrice, we're going to step back. We're not going to lead this group. You are the next generation of leaders. Our girls linked hands and arms, and as well Miss Jubilee, who's Miss Selma for the week of the Selma Jubilee celebration, and they started singing Ain't No One Gonna Turn Me Around, and it was, all of us were in tears. To this day, it even brings me to tears knowing that I've created something that leads generations of children and that will continue to lead generations of children far beyond past where I'm gone. So to build a legacy like that and to see that foretold and just walk across the Edmund Pettus Bridge knowing that they're the next generation of leaders for young African-American women was just pivotal. So that has been my proudest moment out of anything. And it was seen on NBC and BET and Centric, and to be able to see nationwide, people globally seeing our pictures. We went to Selma this year. We made a commitment to the city. We're not there for the pictures. We're not there for the fame. We're there to work. So our girls show up on Thursday. We're there helping them with the Miss Jubilee pageant, pouring into the girls there. We're there at the Rock the Vote event. And we were there talking about the importance of issues that are plaguing our African-American community, from the jail system to getting out there and exercising your right to vote. That's what Selma was about. It gave us our voting rights. And for us to not vote is a slap in the face to the ancestors and the people that were beaten and the people that died for that right. So to be able to have our young women in Selma and partnering with the mayor, partnering with such amazing organizations, we'll be there every year. Cameras or no cameras, we're there to work.
You are the current Miss Black Teen US Ambassador. I understand that y'all do a lot of pivotal and life-changing experiences while being queen. What have you experienced that has changed you and made you a better African-American woman?
Oh, absolutely. For me, it was actually the moment when I found out we were moving to Oklahoma City that things really started to change for me. As a teen in this generation, we're kind of focused on different things. We don't really know much about our history. And it's my job to help people my age figure out that history. And so when I started learning about the fact that Black history is in Oklahoma City, and I started learning about things like Black Wall Street, all the devastating things with like Tulsa riots and things like that, it was just like a whole wealth of information opened up to me, and I just wanted to know.
You didn't know about that until you experienced this pageant?
Never, ever heard of it in my whole life. And now I'm like going through old textbooks. I'm calling all my old teachers, like, have you heard of this? Have you heard of this? And like 2 of them did in my high school. And I was like, this is devastating. That's huge. That's pivotal for my community. And no one knows about it.
Wow. Now you are the current national queen, Miss Black US Ambassador. How does that make you feel?
It really opens up the way that you view yourself. and the impact that you can have. Because I think a lot of times we're so used to operating in small circles and having big dreams and not necessarily having the outlet or the support system to know where to take it. And being a national queen just opens up a whole new level. And it's inspiring and humbling at the same time. And it's put me in a position to where I have an amazing support system. I have amazing sisters. And I have had my eyes open to so many different things in my community and in my life that can be uplifted and that can be elevated and changed for the better.
Since you are the current Miss Black U.S. Ambassador, you have participated in other Miss Black national pageants. Do you see a difference? Is there a difference in this title? Do you see a difference?
Yes. Before doing Miss Black U.S. Ambassador, I competed in Miss Black USA. I actually competed in Miss Black USA twice. And while I value my experience there, I love the sisters that I met there. They're still very dear friends of mine. I think Miss Black U.S. Ambassador takes pageantry to a new level because it's not just about the pageantry. It's about using pageantry as a platform to empower young women to be ambassadors of change. There's not a pageant that I have been aware of that has the emphasis on what you're doing in your community, and not just what you're doing, but how you're using yourself and your purpose to share and empower others. It's not about the appearances, it's not about the pictures, it's not about the crown, but it's really about embracing your talents, finding yourself and putting those to use, putting those to service, and really getting comfortable with yourself, sharing yourself, and serving on a level that you've never done before.
This year's 2016 National Miss Black U.S. Ambassador Pageant will be held in Midwest City, Oklahoma, July 9th at Rose State College. For more information, see the bottom of your screen. I'm Jillian Whitaker reporting for Better Black News, reminding you to be better.